2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3. 15. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And the Raiders pick it up. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. On the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But, man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to have really good starting field position here as that's taken up close to the 40. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. On 2nd and 9, Lance. That's caught by Howard. Well, this defense for the Raiders, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
And this is caught. Touchdown. Drake London. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Diablos march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage. Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. Scoring summary, 3-play drive. And it was finished off by a touchdown catch from Drake London. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
What I was just telling y'all about this nigga.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively. Not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming.
And now off to the races down the right side. The 30, the 20, 10, 5, touchdown. Was shot right. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Diablos have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. As the offense comes out here, Charles, maybe perhaps a bit more of a focus on the run game for this drive after tossing an interception on the previous one?
I think that's a good way to look at it and a good way to think about it, but maybe they get to it in a little bit different way, because after you throw an interception, you want to make sure you keep your quarterback's confidence high. So maybe give him a couple easy throws that he can complete and then get to the running game and try and get things settled down.
And still in the first half here, a long way to go. The numbers in last week's contest for Ingram. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to come. Why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10, just shy of midfield at the 49. They begin the drive on the ground. It's White. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
And it is still early, just the first quarter. But you start prorating the numbers, and we might be in for some history. I mean, that last run puts him over 100 yards already, and we've still got 3 quarters to go.
On 2nd down, they'll run with White. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
Lance now on 1st down. He completes it right side to White. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
All defenses worry that whenever anyone catches the ball and has a head of steam come out of the backfield, it can turn into a big play with missed tackles or people. But they were right there waiting, and they stopped him for a minimal gain.
Throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 14. A gain there of 21 yards. First catch of this game, a big one. Of course, he had the big performance last week when he was AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
Yeah, but that was so last week, wasn't it? I mean, look at what he's doing now. I think he's trying to exceed what he did in that game and continue to ascend in this season.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted.
Go.
And the Raiders are going to get it back here just shy of the 20. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown.
Nigga, now you want to pause the game and shit. That's when you was adjusting the mic, the volume on the headset, yo.
So why don't you have talking?
I don't know, bro. Ooh, that bitch. It's not muted now, yo. It's not muted now. Tighten up, man.
Inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points no matter what. At worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Against a team coming off a win just as your team did the previous week, You talk about being physical all game long. Sometimes being physical is just being on the spot and helping force the incompletion.
He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw. Jones. And that will be incomplete.
That was their first third down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key third down throws.
They're going to try and throw. And that's taken in. It's B.C. Johnson. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And the slot man goes in motion left. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And they get Jones for the 3rd time in this ball game. Picked up by Ambe Thomas. Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions, Charles, and we haven't even departed the first half of this ball game.
I think if you're looking at the stats right now, you're saying, all right, who's the leading receiver? Well, can you flip it around and say that maybe he is and could be for the game the way that things are going right now? I think if it's him, he wants to be on the field at all times.
They start to drive with White. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Behind the chain, 2nd and 12. Opting to run again here with White. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down. And the Raiders have got him. 3rd and long, you knew that he was going to throw it. He just couldn't find anybody to throw it to.
Yeah, and it shouldn't have been a surprise, but that was perfect execution of their nickel defense. That 5th defensive back, the extra defender, he really tightened up things downfield in coverage, and they were able to get to him in the pocket.
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football. So that now back-to-back drive, CD, that have ended with an interception.
Now, I don't know about you, but I'd call my quarterback over, put an arm around him, and say, hey, take a look at the scoreboard. We're playing with a lead. Let's be smarter about what we're doing out there.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll get this one to Patrick. And they're going to get this down inside the 20. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back to throw. Jones. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal. Straight ahead at Stevenson. This carry brought to an end at the 8. Good stick skills, but not much room to operate. Big. That pass play good for 7, but it still brings up a 4th and goal. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson, and he's not going to get in.
Bro,
They
he was
stop
in.
him at the
Oh
one.
no, they got to
They
challenge
stop
that
him up
shit,
short
yo.
on.
Bro, that nigga was in there, yo. Come on, bro.
But Josh McDaniels, he had his mind made up on that
Bro.
one. He disagrees, and he'll throw the challenge flag.
I ain't even using it.
So not successful there on the challenge, and he'll have to be careful from here on out because he'll only have one challenge remaining. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Here comes another drive from this unit, and Charles, they're coming off a costly mistake on the last possession, an interception in a game that is very close right now.
Well, as we know, they all sting no matter what the situation, but in a one-possession game, that'll hurt a little bit more. But this is an excellent opportunity to make up for it on this drive. I just don't expect them to try and take huge gambles to make up that momentum in a hurry.
Throwing again on second down. Lance finding Williams once more, complete. And he is out of bounds.
You can turn the Wi-Fi on the tablet too. That way, all that shit will be.